We back with another video. It's your host King. Today's video is dedicated to people who fall off after entering a relationship or spending, a lot of quality time with their girl. This video is dedicated to you, bro, because you was really on your path. You was putting in the work. You was always, showing up for yourself. You was just active. You was dedicated to the process of evolving, becoming a better version of yourself, bro. But now you got with a girl and you fell off. And I want you to know, bro, you was never that guy. You was never alpha. You was never, the head honcho, bro. You was never that. You was always simp. And I'm sorry to say it and sound so brutal, and it might be offensive, but I'm just trying to snap you up out of it, bro. You is a simp. You was always a simp, bro. Because the truth of the matter of why you was putting in that dedicated work, effort, that energy was because you were doing it all for a woman, bro. Let's be real. That's why you fell off when you got one, because you was doing it to get one. See, it wasn't a lifestyle. It wasn't really you, right? It might be subconscious. You might not even like to admit it. You might not even know about it. But the reason that you fell off, you used to be in the gym getting bigger, getting stronger. You used to be exercising your mind, trying to overcome challenges that you put in front of yourself to get to that next level. Finding trials and tribulations to get to that next level. Mental toughness and fortitude, bro. You was putting in the necessary ingredients to produce. You was doing that. You was that guy for a moment. At least you thought. At least she thought. That's why she fucked with you, because she thought you was that guy. But now you're not doing the same shit that you was doing. You're not being as productive. You're not putting in the work on yourself. You're not putting the energy in to produce something that you're gonna look back and be like, I'm proud of that. You fell off because you was always a simp. See, I want you to know, bro, just the nature of a relationship is gonna soften you a little bit. It's gonna soften you a little bit, bro. That's just what it is. That's just how it goes, right? But it's not supposed to weaken you to the point where you fall off and you're not, you just got too comfortable. Let's be real. You got way too comfortable. You chilling too much. You too laid back. You gotta come up a little bit. You gotta get more active, engage into the environment around you. You gotta be looking for ways to improve instead of trying to just lay down and be stagnant, because you're not gonna improve. In fact, you're gonna decrease. You're gonna fall off. You're gonna become weaker. You're becoming worse, bro. You're giving her a reason to leave you. You're giving her a reason to seek elsewhere for that energy that you was giving off that you're no longer producing, bro. Because you're not doing the same shit. You're not putting in the same ingredients. You're lacking. You're lackluster. You don't got that substance. When you're producing a cake, let's say a cake, bro, the shit that goes into it is gonna affect it. It's gonna affect if it's a good cake or not. The substance that you put in there. But if it's no substance, it's gonna taste like something's missing. You might not even know what is missing, but it's gonna taste like something missing. It's just gonna be a little bit of a blah, like a bland. But that's because you're missing the ingredients, bro. You fell off, and that's okay. It's okay. You just gotta be aware of it, and now you gotta, uplift yourself and put in the work. And a lot of the times that comes with the self-awareness that, yes, bro, you was simping. You are simping. If you was doing the shit that needed to be done and you fell off because you got into some buns, you're simping. Point blank, period. But like I said, it's never too late to get back on your high horse. It's never too late. It's never too late to be the man that you admire, that you aspire to be. But don't fall off. She's watching you. She's watching you 24/7. She's looking at you, observing you, testing you, seeing if you're the man that's gonna fall off, or you're the man that's gonna become better, striving for greatness and excellence, bro. The game don't stop. The game will never stop. So you getting too comfortable, you're not noticing the opponents, you're not noticing the people around you who's eyeing what you got and knowing what you got and want that. Bro, like, continue to strive, continue to put in the work, continue to put in the time, because dedication and consistency only produce excellence in that field. And if you're working on yourself, that means it's gonna produce excellence in you. And when you have substance, you're not gonna lose the girl. You're gonna have plenty of options, you know, because they want what you got, and what you got is yourself. That's the video for today, man. Make sure you come back if more for game. Bye.